Greetings, Sugar, in Cusco. How you doing, Sugar? Can you hear
Hi,
me?
John. How are you doing? Yes, I hear you.
You're in Arequipa?
No, I'm in Cusco. I'm in Cusco.
Cusco. Okay, good. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm just gonna do some stuff.
Yes. I'm waiting. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm just gonna mute. Someone has a TV on or something. I gotta. Okay, there we go. I'll be back.
Yeah, we will wait.
Okay. Book paper. Oh, we're gonna have a few people here today. It's great.
Hello, Dr. Bennett.
Hello. Hey, how you doing, Dr. Cabullo?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm glad they came. I got your consultant with you, huh?
Yes.
You got your consultant with you. I gotta make sure. Just gotta do some stuff here. Be with you in a second. Okay. Okay, I'm glad we have a few people here. Let me check with Iype, make sure he's coming. Okay, Dr. Kabulo.
Yes, Dr. Bennett.
How you been?
I'm okay, and you?
Good, very good. Good. I think we're going to have a few people here today. No, Iype mentioned to me he had a complex aneurysm to do today, and he's pretty sure he can come. I hope. Well, you know how things go. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'll keep my fingers crossed. I just wrote him a text that says, "Iype, are you available? It's time to start." So hopefully, we'll see. So you've been busy?
No, today I was just free since morning.
Okay, we have a Sugar's here. He did the fellowship with Iype. So Sugar, you did a fellowship, right? Well, you spent a month or two there.
I spent 4 months with them.
4 months. 4
Yeah.
months. Okay.
Yes.
With Professor Iype.
What?
With Professor Iype.
Yes, with Professor Iype in
Wow.
Biratnagar.
Yeah. You know Dr. Kabulo, right? From the Congo, Sugar?
I met him through here, yes, but not personally.
Yeah, he's been with us a while.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a pretty nice Dr. Kabulo. We have a nice group in Cameroon that Dr. Kabulo helps run. A few more people here. Okay. Anyone else here? Nicoya 8, Musindu, Augusto, Deville. I'm glad you all want to hear about what Iype is doing with his coach program. Oh, good. A lot of these names I don't recognize, but they're all welcome. And I hope you guys ask questions of Dr. Iype. Okay, let me text his office secretary here. Oh, Iype's coming in. Great, great. Super. He's coming. Link, please. Oh boy, we got a couple more. Okay. Duong, how are you doing in Vietnam?
I'm on duty at my hospital.
Okay, you're on call, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you here. Thanks for coming. Arun Kumar, how are you? How you doing, Arun?
I am watching your live, and I will be grateful for this webinar.
Great, great. You can feel free to ask Iype any questions you want, okay? Because he's going to explain about what he's doing, okay? And you too, Duong and Dr. Kabulo. Any questions? I'm sure he'll have a structure to what maybe he wants to explain it first before he opens it for questions, but we certainly encourage participation and input.
Okay. I will raise the question after end of this webinar.
Okay, very good. Very good. And Sue, can you hear me, Sue?
Yes.
Hey, how are you, Sue? I haven't seen you in a while. I invited Warlix, and she said she's going to try to stop by.
Yes. Nice to meet you all. I'm okay.
तुम थोड़ा वेट कर सकता है मेरा करके जाएंगे.
Okay. Hey, Iype, how you doing?
Hey, John.
Okay.
All well, John.
We have a few people here, so I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions. So how do you want to structure it? Do you want to basically give a presentation, giving an overview of what you're trying to do? And then
No.
What do you want to do?
Today is just a teaser, so I'm going to tell them what this program is about.
Okay. Okay. Very good. You ready to start?
I'm ready to start. When do you want me to start?
Okay, right now. Hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good morning from Miami Beach, Neurosurgery TV studio. We have the pleasure of having Cherian, a noted neurosurgery educator from Nepal. He's going to explain about his innovative program, neurosurgery coach, and we have a variety of panelists, thankfully, that are going to probably ask Iype some questions. But before we turn over to Iype, let's just briefly introduce all the panelists. Sue, you're on the screen there, so why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm Sunyamu from Myanmar, North Lapa General Hospital.
Okay, welcome.
Good to
Sugar,
see you.
Sugar, you know Iype, but can you please introduce yourself to us, to the rest of the audience? Sugar, you there? If not, he may have stepped away. Nakoya 8. I don't know if Nakoya will answer there. I'll unmute you. Unmute you.
Yeah, John, tell me.
Go ahead. Good. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Cherian. I'm a neurosurgeon from Peru. I have had the honor to be with Professor Cherian for 4 months in Nepal. So I'm really glad to be with all of you today.
Very good, Sugar. Welcome. Solo.
Hello, Jamil.
Solo Ivan. Hello, Zolo.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zolo Ivan. Hello.
Yeah. Well, let me introduce Solo. His connection is not too good. He's a very active member of the Cameroon Future Neurosurgeons of Africa group. And we have Dr. Kabulo here. Hi, Dr. Kabulo.
Hello, Dr. Bennett. My name is Kabulo from Democratic Republic of Congo. Currently, I'm final year neurosurgery resident at the University of Zimbabwe.
Very good. Welcome, Dr. Kabulo. Okay, and any other panelists on board here, please introduce yourself. Devi, Benjamin, Musindo. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting any of you, but okay, I'm sure they'll be introduced later. And it's all yours, and thanks for coming.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Some people, good morning. Some people, good day, good mid-noon or whatever. So today I want to introduce to you this neurosurgery coach program. I want you to know what it is about. Now, all of us have done a neurosurgical residency. About 30% of a neurosurgical residency is about surgery. The rest of it is about paperwork. If you don't agree with anything, you let me know. Okay, if you think it's different for you, it's you can tell me how it is. But usually 30% of neurosurgical residency, sometimes even less, is surgical work. And by surgical work, you mean first to understand about microscope by trial and error. Okay. To do some compound depressed fractures, do some surface meningiomas, do some gliomas, if you're lucky, do some aneurysms. Okay. That is what residency taught you. And then you go back to your place, you work with somebody who's a senior, who may be good, who may be average, and then you learn your things, and then slowly you get the confidence to do some things, and then you move on. And you start your practice, and you make a lot of mistakes, and you learn. By the age of 40 or 50, you're reasonably good, you're comfortable. You may not be comparable to world standards, but everybody around knows that you are a good surgeon. People trust you. People know that you are the best in town, wherever you settle. And you may have some competition, so you try to get better by going for some courses. You go for some fellowships with some guys, and then you learn something new, and then you come back and you try it. You may not get a case. You may get a case to try it. This is the usual course of a neurosurgeon's life and experience. Now imagine if we did the same thing in football or badminton or tennis. Imagine there was an academy where people were taught 30% of the time they were given tennis bats and they were asked to hit balls. They were asked to, supposing football, they were just 30% of the time they were given footballs and they were asked to do whatever they want. Then they stayed with somebody who's good for some time and they went and they started playing for a club. Do you think this is possible? It's not possible. So the difference between the neurosurgery training right now and a footballer or a tennis player is that these people are professionals while we are not. And there's a lot of difference. And that difference is manifested as lives lost, complications, morbidities for our patients. Not a small price to pay. Even today, when I have a complication, I don't sleep for many days. I'm not saying I don't have complications. I have complications. I don't sleep for many days. It keeps me up. It tears me apart. I think if I could go back 10 years back and correct many of my cases, I would have done that. What is the problem with us? We are neurosurgeons who are not focusing on neurosurgery. That's a problem. And there's a reason. The reason is that we have a lot more paperwork. People have a lot more expectations. We have to cover our backsides because we don't get sued. We have to have insurance. We have to be worrying about doing something which is out of the normal. Everything. We have lack of time for anatomy dissections. We have lack of time for development of skills. We just go to the operating theater, we finish it, we come back, we don't think about it. So the proposal that I'm putting forward is a professional neurosurgical coaching. Starts off with hand skills, starting with chopsticks. So if you see, I will have chopsticks in my office. I will have, right, in all the fellows who's been with me, they will know that I have a micro scissor all the time. Every time. It's right in front of my table. I can take it. I do it 1,000 times. Both left hand, right hand, all different angles. Every day, we and the fellows do anastomosis. Every day. We have a chicken wing model. People who have been with me will know that. We go to the lab, we have a Leica microscope, we do the anastomosis. But much more, there are other things too. Many people who've been with me, they would understand what's the importance of breathing and yoga. If you've ever been shooting, you will understand what's the importance of breathing if you are shooting. Neurosurgery also is a very, very important, very, very precise spot. So you think all these things doesn't matter, you're wrong. If you want to be a professional neurosurgeon, you really got to be fit. You got to develop hand skills. You got to have knowledge of anatomy, which means you got to go for cadaver dissections. There is no neurosurgery without cadaver dissections. Believe me, if you think you can achieve a level of comfort without really doing cadaver dissections, you're completely wrong. So cadaver dissections, and after that you need to develop strategies for tumor clippings, aneurysm clippings, tumor removals, there are strategies. So you look at the radiology and you say, okay, I'm going to do this. And you do it once and you fail. And then you say, okay, listen, I learned something more. So who's going to teach you this? People who's got experience, like masters, Yuha, Atul, or people who are vastly experienced will share their experience with you. Situational awareness. What is situational awareness? Supposing you have a complication, you need to know where you are at. There's no point panicking and creating a mess. Instead of that, if you have situational awareness, you will say, okay, this has happened. Therefore, my plan of action would be this. You can talk it loud to your team, or you can tell yourself, I am going to do this right now. So this kind of skills, how to manage stress. Being a neurosurgeon, supposing you're doing 2 paraclinoids today, you're doing a complex MCA tomorrow, you will not be able to sleep if you don't know how to manage stress. You will be always, you get a heart attack, you will age fast. Supposing, let us say you had complications. People are shouting at you. People are thinking that you're not good. You're worried. People will think that you're not good. You have stress. How do you manage this? What do you do to manage stress? Don't tell me you're drinking or you're taking Prozac or you're taking some drugs. No. So this is all part and parcel of training. So hand skills, situational awareness, managing stress, breathing, all this is part of a circle which is being an elite neurosurgeon. And of course, writing is important, publishing is important, but publishing and writing is not, I am repeating it again, publishing, many of my friends may disagree with me, but publishing and writing is not what is the primary duty of a neurosurgeon. The primary duty of a neurosurgeon is to operate, and to operate very well, really well, with a lot of skills, with a lot of knowledge of anatomy, with good strategies. Not to think that, okay, I will leave half the tumor for radiosurgery. No. To get out of your comfort zone, to learn how to manage the most difficult things in the world every day, in and out, sometimes 3 cases, 4 cases in a day. You know, last time I went to Mumbai, I saw Dr. Goyal doing 9 cases. Crazy. I don't think I'll ever go to a level where I'll be operating 9 cases. No. But you think it's easy? It's not. Because he's got to be worrying about 9 cases. He's got to be worrying about 9 complications. Well, he's senior, but he's pretty tough, but it's not easy. So all these things to be mentored into a young neurosurgeon will save him so many years. So this is what we are planning to do. We're planning to start the trainees off on hand skills, anatomy, cadaver dissections, strategy development, situational awareness, all this. Okay, so that is what is called neurosurgical coach. You'll get more and more information as we we complete the syllabus. Now the syllabus is looking very interesting. We'll have people from elite sports coming and talking to you about stress management. When you're doing surgery, for example, Federer or Virat Kohli is batting and he needs 5 runs, and the best bowler in the world, Kagiso Rabada, is bowling, and he doesn't know what kind of ball is this guy is going to bowl, and yet you got to hit out, you got to make a lot of runs. How do you do that? How can you focus to such an extent that things come like in a dream? How can you do surgery when the aneurysm is leaking and yet you don't hurry? You put a clip in the most beautiful way. How do you do that? So these are things which will be taught. We expect that will make a huge impact on neurosurgeons all over the world. You let us mentor you guys with a lot of experience from masters like Yuha, Dr. Atul Goyal, Vladimir Benesh, and people like that who are masters. We'll ask them to come talk to you so that you will have the experience. They will share with you all the mistakes and strategies and things like that. And then we will go ahead and go further ahead. Okay, so that we don't repeat each other's mistakes all the time. So we make a group, we mentor people, and it's going to be for a lifetime till at least that we are all around. And after that, I'm sure the next generation will carry it on. So that as neurosurgeons for the last 100 years after Yasagil, what Yasagil has done is remarkable. He started microsurgery. And after that, there were many who advanced it, like Lawton or Tanikawa, or many other people who's advanced Yuha. They've advanced microneurosurgery. Instead of sitting and being conservative and saying that, oh, nothing is possible, let's be professional neurosurgeons. Let's play hard. Let's play so that it is fun. Let's learn things and do better. Thank you very much.
Okay, Iype, thank you very much. Okay, we'll open it up now for any comments or questions from the panelists. Come on, you guys, now is the chance to ask Iype. Well, no.
So, Professor, I have a question.
Go ahead.
How much time you are thinking that this program will be enough? I mean, it will be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months fellowship?
Yeah, it'll be a 1 month fellowship. 1 month, 1 month fellowship. We will start from, we will not accept more than 5 people in a month. And right now we don't know what charges. I don't want to charge anything actually, but for the cadaver and for the stay and for food, we will need to charge something. So other than that, I don't really think that we will be charging anything. And I think the low and middle income countries, people should be the ones to benefit from this, and even from Europe. So it is about coming, doing dissections, joining us in all over the world, doing dissections, arranging dissections in your own country so that we can come and do that. And then maybe having surgeries in your own country so that we can come and assist you. We can, you know, on the internet, we can discuss scans. We can say this is the best strategy, or we can learn together. We can improve together. So, but at least 1 month, we will have to stay. Well, somebody was asking whether medical students are eligible. Yes, anybody who's interested. So we will have a separate quota for medical students. So what we will do is residents will have a separate quota. Medical students will have it. Medical students want to be in neurosurgery. Come. Ibrahim was here. Ibrahim from Germany he's a medical student. He was here for the last 2 weeks and he learned a lot. You can ask him what he learned. So, and the same way neurosurgical residents have been here, neurosurgeons. We have a neurosurgeon from India and Italy now with us. So Andrea has not yet landed, but Ravi is already here. So they are learning. So each of them will learn different things, but medical students are eligible. If you are wanting to come with us, stay with us. We will teach.
Okay, whoop. Okay, or technical.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay. We had a little technical glitch there, Iype. We missed the last of what you said.
Yeah, so medical students are also welcome.
Mm-hmm.
1 month is the program where you could stay with us. You would learn everything. You would learn the basics of everything like strategizing, breathing, yoga, hand skills, dissections, anatomy, all this you will learn. We will make it transparent. Amongst ourselves, we'll make a board where we see if you want US imported cadavers, we can have them, but we'll have to charge for them. We will not want to make any money out of that, but we will need, if there is a imported cadavers going to be available for, I mean, we will have to charge for them. If you think Biratnagar skull-based cadavers are available, of course, we'll have to charge for them only. I mean, we will not have to charge for something which is, you know, we don't need to charge anything exorbitant. My aim is to make sure that as much as neurosurgeons would start to love our view, and our view is play as professionals, be excellent neurosurgeons. Okay, this is our view. So we want to ask people to come join us so that we can have a world full of excellent neurosurgeons. No more politics, no more sitting and discussing p-values. Okay, come join us, learn surgery. This is our view, and many people may not be agreeing to it, but this is our view. Okay, so we want all of you, medical students, we want residents, we want junior neurosurgeons, we want senior neurosurgeons. All of you come contribute to it. Anybody who subscribes to our idea of better neurosurgery, by each year, better neurosurgery, you want to do that? Come to us.
Very good, Iype. I have a brief question. What areas do you feel that the aspiring neurosurgeon needs the most support and education? Which areas? You mentioned cadaver dissections, correct?
Well, cadaver dissections is for anatomy, John, but
yeah.
Hand skills, handling drills, handling microscopes, handling scissors, all these things need to be taught in the beginning. The basic principles need to be taught, and then people can develop things on their own. Mm-hmm. I cannot teach anybody to only operate in this way. I will have my way, which I'm comfortable with. So you need everything. So for example, anatomy is definitely needed. Anatomy is a big plus. But other than that, you need to have the correct mindset of a neurosurgeon. The mindset of a neurosurgeon is the mindset of a fighter pilot. You can have things going wrong. So today when I was doing an MC aneurysm, we thought it was a very gentle aneurysm because the CT scan didn't show any bleed, but the patient had rebled. So we had a leaking aneurysm for most of the time. So, but then we went ahead. I will show you this in our next Super Sunday, so that we didn't panic, or we didn't lose patients, or we didn't hurry, or we didn't go ahead. I mean, this came to me after a long time, because initially I would hurry, I would panic, and I would go and put a suboptimal clip, and that would be disaster. So how we go ahead, so it starts with minds. I mean, it starts with anatomy, hand skills, situation awareness, complication management, mentality. Basically, whatever we say, balls, is a combination of many things. Okay, so all this will be taught, all this will be addressed and taught. And you know, we don't want to be in a place where we fake things and say that, oh, we don't have any complications, we were masters from the beginning. No, it's not so. So we're going to tell everybody, okay, everybody can have complications, and when you have complications, the patient's lives are at stake. So maybe when you have a complication, or when you're starting to have a complication, this is what you should do. That this is the right way that you should handle it. This is the way that you should avoid it. So cadavers is just a part. There's a lot of other things too. So this is what we're going to teach.
Very good. We have a question from Zolo, whose internet connections aren't great in Cameroon. He says, please, who is eligible to receive the coaching? And you mentioned that medical students are also eligible. Yes. Okay. And he asks, how long will the program go? This
1 month.
Because he means how long will it still be going on in a year, or he can't do it now, but he wants to do it in the future. Do you have any idea?
I will do it till I retire, John.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's a long time. So any other questions or comments from the audience? Hello, Marco. How you doing from Italy?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey, Marco, it looks like you're going for a jog.
Oh, yeah, it's my gift from Mayo Clinic.
Okay. Okay, you just arrived, so okay, welcome. Dr. Cabulo, any comments or questions? Are you there, Dr. Cabulo?
Yes, I don't have a question. My comment is just I'm ready to apply.
Okay.
So, yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you,
Get all of Africa here, Kabulo. Get all of Africa here. Let us have a state where all African neurosurgeons starts presenting basilar tips, anastomosis. I want to see that. In the next 10 years, I want to see that you guys excel. Now, I'm very proud of Gracian, who went home back and he did a petroclival meningioma by himself. So
Yes,
I want to start seeing that. I don't want to listen to the West saying, we can only do this, we can only do that. No, it's wrong. If I can do it in Nepal, you can do it anywhere in the world.
True.
Okay, so let us get things to a stage where for the next African conference, I don't want to listen to a fact. I don't want to listen to saying that, oh, we do only this, and then people pat at you, oh, with your facilities and with your things. I have gone through this. But they say, oh, with your facilities, you can only do this. You should, it is very good job. And they catch you on your cheek and then say, okay, fine. You should learn from us. No. Thank you very much. Okay. So come, do it. And then after that, teach me. Go do it your own, try hard. And then after that, 10 years down the line or 2 years down the line or 1 year down the line, when there's a case, when I say that this is what it should be done, you say that we've done 10 cases, professor, and this is how it is done. I will learn from you. I'm ready for that.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, very good. We have a few new panelists. Hello, Joffrey from Ecuador. How are you doing today?
Good morning, everybody. I'm listening.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Cherian. Thank you for your initiative. It's really interesting, and I have just one question. The school-based, school kernel-based practice is every day in the ER and the operative room and the cadaver dissection. I mean, you try to gain time in cadaver dissection and to translate these skills to the operative room is, I think, is really important, and you learn us today this. Thank you very much for this.
Okay, we have a question from Saad Javed. I believe he's from Pakistan. He says, marvelous initiative, Professor. I'm in the second year of my training. Could you please elaborate which stage is the most suited in a residence training for this training of neurosurgical coach?
Maybe by your final year, when you get some leave, 1 month of leave, you can get 1 month of leave from during your electives or something. Then you take off and then you come here. You come stay with us. That'll be the best time. But for hand skill developments, if you are in residency, you should start from the beginning of your residency. Okay, get chopsticks. Can I have those chopsticks?
The Chinese
and Japanese already have an advantage. Okay, get your chopsticks on both hands. Okay, get your technique right. Get many techniques. Learn from everybody. Okay, maybe learn from the Chinese. Maybe learn from the Japanese. Maybe learn from everybody else. Okay, learn to use chopsticks. Learn to use micro scissors. Okay, learn to use the microscope. Learn to see in binocular, all that. Start doing it right now. Second year or first year, or you're planning to join up, no problem. Don't worry. There's no particular time. This is the time. Okay, whenever you can, come over. No problem.
Very good. Thanks, Iype. Mascudi from Kabul, Iraq. You said you have a question for Iype. Let me unmute you there. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mascudi. Welcome. Can you hear me, Mascudi? Cameron? Possible. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask Iype your question.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, sir. Hello, dear sir. This is Mascudi from Kabul.
Yeah.
During last month, I would come to Nepal for short course there. You were agree with me, but some problems in taking visa. Is this problem solved?
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing is, there is a cardiologist from Afghanistan in my institute right now. So Munib. So he is the person that you should contact, and because he's already come here, so he is the person that will help you, who will help you for this. And I can talk to, if you want me to talk to the external affairs people, I can talk to them for that. I mean, so that you can get your visa organized. I can try and do that right now.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Somebody was asking me, what knowledge do you need? Okay, you don't need anything. Just come over. We will start you on. We will tell you what you need to learn. We will tell you about. Don't worry about any knowledge. Just come down. If you like neurosurgery, come down. That is all.
Okay, and you have contact on the poster, email contact if you have any questions, right? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Any more comments or questions? Then don't be afraid. Now's your opportunity to learn about this innovative program. Sydney, Mosindo, Benjamin, there's a few people we haven't met yet, but you're certainly welcome. Arun, you mentioned before, okay, you have a question, Arun, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you for inviting us for beginning of neurosurgery. It's a great opportunity for the beginner neurosurgeon. I belong to India. I will be overwhelmed to join you and to start my neurosurgery career there. Thank you very much.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
coming.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sue, you have any questions or comments? Oh, Sue's on the phone. Well, okay, you must. A lot of people are on call now. Right? Okay. Any more comments or questions?
Professor, this program will include the knowledge of cysternostomy.
Yes, of course. I mean, if you want to learn skull base, that the maximum cases that you have in low and middle income countries would be cysternostomy. I mean, would be head injuries. You want to learn that? You're most welcome. Samdeep Mohana Shashank is asking, when does the program start? It starts from January 2020. So by December, applications will be open. Let us say by December, the moment we finish our meeting, that is December 7th. December 7th to 9th is our meeting, and after that, by December 15th, I guess the applications will be open. We will notify you. The first 5 people will be taken in the first month. The second 5 people will be taken in the second month, and so on. It will go on through the entire year.
Yeah, judging from the turnout, right? I don't think you're going to have a hard time filling it. We have a lot of people here. Sue, you have any comments or questions of Iype? Sue from Miramar.
How long can I wait for my application?
December 15th, we will start
Yes,
the applications.
Yes,
and after that, depending on the number of people who apply first, then we make a list and we tell them to come in this month. So we will ask them whether it is convenient for them to come in on this month. So they can give us convenient months also. So then we can make a list so that at people's convenience, and first gets served first on these 2 bases. These 2 bases, then we select 5 people at a time, so that we can run this program all throughout the year.
Okay, thank you.
So people can apply now, right? They can get their name on the list, or
no, we are open applications only by December 15th, John. I mean, right now it is impossible for us to process anything right now.
Okay.
Because we are busy with the conference things, so we are a bit busy. So December 15th, I'll be free, and then we will be ready to process this.
Okay, very good. Okay, any more questions or comments from the panelists?
Yeah, just a comment actually from my side. I'm Dr. Shashank I'm a neurosurgeon from India. I
Yes.
reside in New Delhi. I'm from Manipal Hospitals.
Welcome.
To greet Professor Iype Cherian for this great initiative, and I wish him all the best for all the further proceedings. I already applied for it. I already sent a mail before I joined this meeting.
Very good. Welcome.
You're welcome, Shashank. You're very, very welcome.
Yeah. We actually met in Mumbai also, sir, in one of the complications meet in January, along with Dr. Atul Goyal. You must have seen me, but you will be recognizing me once I come to Nepal the next time.
Yes. You're most welcome, Shashank. Please.
Yeah. I could not project my video here, but because of some other logistic purposes, I was not here inside the room. So I was talking from the outside, so I couldn't project my video. So otherwise, it would have been made my job more easier to get absorbed into the actual links. So I wish you all the best. I'm very glad to see you and hear from you.
Thank you, Shashank.
Well, Zolo has the connections aren't too good, but I know he has a bunch of questions. He's a very ambitious student from Cameroon. Yeah, Zolo, do you want to have any comments or questions for Iype? I know you want to go, right? Can you hear me okay, Zolo? I'm trying to unmute you there. Having trouble. Oh, it's okay. We're having problems. Go ahead, Zolo. Can you talk? Okay, possibly not. We're having bandwidth problems there in Cameroon. Any other panelists that want to
yes, John.
Go ahead, Marco.
I have just one question. Have you planned to do also some video and photo report of this course? I mean, some video and photo report of this course to show how they going.
Yeah, so when we will be having a video library from the entire world of neurosurgeons. So starting from skull-based surgeons, vascular, spine, we are already asking them to submit their videos with commentaries. So these videos, we will put it on Neurosurgery website so that everybody can see it. It will not be a paid website or anything. We are asking people to submit their videos. Just like the ANS library on YouTube, we are planning to get mostly unedited 30-minute videos, so that unedited, so or edited very little. So these videos, we've already asked our friends all over the world to send these videos so that you can look at these videos and you can learn. But this is just one part of the learning. Other part is development of hand skills, development of, but then for a senior guy like you, you will not need that. But also we would like suggestions from you, from seniors. We would like suggestions as to what should be done more, or if any other point.
Okay.
Thank you, Iype.
Okay, thanks, Marco. Any other closing comments or questions from the panelists? I'm sure Iype will have more discussions about this innovative platform. And I thank you, Iype, for coming out. And thank all the panelists for coming. And you can get in touch with Iype. There's an email address on the poster if you have any questions or comments for Iype. So, okay, Iype. Very good. We're a little frozen there. But if you're patient, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Iype.
No.
Okay, there we go.
So John, I will need to leave because Andrea is landing very soon. So I will need to go receive him. So Ravi is here. We did a MCA today, which is a very interesting MCA. So what I'll do is on next Sunday, I will present on the MCA aneurysm that we did today. Or maybe any other cases on the way that we will discuss. And we will start probably by 2020 January, we will start this course. We will start with 5 people and let's keep on improving it.
Very good, Iype. Thank you very much. And thanks all the panelists for coming. And this will be available on video. Okay, good luck, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, see you. Thank you, Zolo. Thank you, Marco.
Okay, you had a good turnout, Iype. I think I stopped recording. But yeah, you had judging from the turnout, I think you're gonna fill it.
Yeah. So Thank you, John. Thank you for putting us up. Let
Well,
us
you know,
things change.
we're building an app. Hopefully, we'll be able to incorporate people submitting videos easily, even from the smartphone. So right now, the app's got some bugs. We're trying to fix it, but we want to make it easy for people to submit videos and case presentations and case discussions, hopefully. But we'll see where that goes.
We will have a neurosurgical video library. We will do that.
Very good. We'll put that online. We'll put links to it.
Yeah. See you, John.
Okay. Thanks.
I must. Yeah. See you guys.
Yeah, sure.
See you.
So good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Okay. Okay, guys. It looks like a lot of people are going to go. Just on this one panel, we have probably 5 or 6 people that look like they're serious about going. So anyways, Sugar, you look like you're cold up there in Peru.
It's 6 a.m., John.
In Cusco, it's cold there now already,
yes,
huh?
Yes, the weather is really cold here, but not so bad. Not so bad.
Okay, not yet, right? Well, I don't know if in North Italy it gets cold, right, Marco?
Yeah, it's coming quite cold. Fortunately, the lake close mitigate, but is definitely cold. Yeah.
Does Lake Como ever freeze over?
Well, no, the Como Lake fortunately is quite fluid. Don't get ice frozen, not at all. But it's very, very cold. Is I think 4 degrees. not available to do some bath.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, we have some panelists here we haven't met. Augusto, could you please introduce yourself? Because one of the values of this platform is meeting people, networking with people. Augusto, can you please introduce yourself? In Sydney, if you can. Mosindo, any other panelists that we haven't met? No. Yeah, this is recorded and you can always see it on Neurosurgical TV. And everybody, well, I think Iype's going to fill the program, Marco, because, I'm sure there's a need in certain areas of everyone's education that they wish they could have a little more, get better at. And I'm sure you probably feel one part of your education is it needs work. And I know my education, of course, I'm not really working now, but when I look back, there are certain areas that I wish I learned better. If I had to do it again.
That's right. Our specialty above all is a specialty that join techniques, so use of hands, and knowledge. So you need to have to know your map, that is the neuroanatomy. Then how do work in this map, in this territory, using your hands. Use your hand, using your hand. So you need to stay in train and in train mentally, studying, refreshing the neuroanatomy, and never say that I know all the neuroanatomy, so I don't need to recheck my rotten neuroanatomy, to recheck my Yazargil books. No, not at all. You need to stay, keep in touch, continue to study every day, learn from your mistake, and use techniques. What said the Iype was absolutely good and true. You need to use your hand, to educate your hands, and to exercise. It's like a competitive sport. You need to keep in train.
Yeah, it keeps you on top of your game if you're in shape physically. In other areas, as far as the motor skills, Marco, what specifically what kind of exercises did you do with your hands? Did you do the chopsticks and you do other types of things too with your hands?
I have some weight, so I do weight like this because in my daily activity I do a lot of spine surgery, and spine surgery is physically demanding. So
Right.
I cannot stay light. I need to have some muscle, some force to do surgery, spine surgery, through roads. You need to be very strong. Not Schwarzenegger, but you need to have some physical background. So I use I probably I can show you one moment.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hello, Sydney. Narenda, how are you? I met you once before. You're from Africa, correct, Sydney?
I'm from Africa. I'm from Zambia.
Oh, Zambia. Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm actually enjoying the discussion.
Maybe I don't know if you can see here. Is my okay.
Oh, okay. You got your exercise equipment there, right in the
Yeah,
living room.
yeah. It's very simple, but allow me to do a lot of exercise. So weight, abdominal, and so is a very useful experiment every day during my surgery, and to be have a body prepared and well trained help a lot. But not only in spine surgery, even in cranial surgery, when you're physically active, you work much better. And even the diet is very important. Never eat too much calorie or go the day before. You sleep very bad. You're not well done when you the morning after start to do surgery.
Well, you know, Marco, when I'm in good shape, I can think better. You know, I really think that improves my thinking. I don't have any proof, but you know, I just feel that I'm thinking better and quicker than I'm when not in good shape and got a pot belly and because I've been there, been in terrible shape, and I really feel I couldn't think well. So. Do neurosurgeons have back problems because you have to bend over a lot, right?
Yeah, exactly. About how when you perform spine surgery, you need to stay stand a lot of hours, but what I can suggest is during the surgery have some few seconds. You do some movement like this, so to move a little bit your spine, and then continue to do surgery. Stay many hours fixed in this way. You finish the operation with cervical, dorsal, and lumbar pain. It's not pretty good. So during surgery, stop 1 minute. You can do without any problem. Stop 1 minute. Move your hands like this. A little bit of tension, and then continue. If another suggestion is my experience, use every moment you can, even when you're at work, to do some exercise. It's very simple. When you, for example, have some stairs, don't use elevator, use stairs. Use stairs, you can do some physical exercise, you feel better.
Yeah, I can remember training and there were a few doctors that felt the same way about stairs. They always we thought they were crazy, but they were smarter than us.
Yeah.
They'd always take the stairs. We're thinking, wow, what are you doing? You're wasting your time, man. You can run up those 6 floors. You know, you can take the elevator up to 6 floors, but.
Then, if they call me in emergency department, of course, I do the best to be hurried. So if I have the elevator free, I take the elevator, of course. But I have no emergency. A colleague just came in my department because I need to show you a patient. I'm not in emergency situations. Use the stair and do my exercise.
That's a little thing, but it could count. It could help you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Masindo, we haven't met you yet. Masindo, can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please?
I am Masindo from Mozambique.
Where are you from?
Mozambique.
Okay, Mozambique, welcome.
Yeah, I am with my colleague, member resident of Neurosurgery.
Excellent. Okay, if you didn't see the whole lecture, it's taped. And Iype seems to be designing this program for residents like from Africa to improve their skills in certain areas. So you may want to consider going there for a month or two to develop the skills that Iype is talking about, physical, motor skills, as well as mindset. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, Masindo? Yeah, I know there's problems, but it's all recorded and you could always watch it. But all you guys are welcome to come to any of these lectures. Okay, very good. Very good. Thanks to all you guys for coming. And I'm sure Iype will have some more lectures on his thoughts on what he's going to do in this program. And of course, he'll be here next Sunday for his regular lecture. So, okay, Marco, thanks for coming.
Thank you too, John. Thank you too, guys. Bye-bye.
Have a good buongiorno. Have a good day, Sydney, Masindo, Augusto. Thank you for coming.
Grazie.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.